Good afternoon and welcome to the Father Barry Gymnasium on the side of the Jesuit campus in Carmichael, California. It's the 49th annual Father Barry Classic, the Christmas Classic featuring parochial powers from all over the West Coast throughout the years. There's two squads from Southern California facing off in our opener. Here on the second day, you have the Cathedral Catholic Dons, who start this off on defense there in red with the white and yellow trim, taking on the Loyola Cubs. Cubs with the opening possession, and the white uniforms will be the designated home team. So you got to pull up from Watson to get things started. Quincy Watson, the sophomore sharpshooter for the Cubs. It's a bucket right off the bat. And usually the hoop gets a little bit wider for those shooters when they see that first one drop. Good sign there for Loyola Cubs and head coach Damian Powell. And the opening shot for the Dons won't go down. George quickly pushing the other way. Vandaway, three-ball corner pocket. And the Cubs with some early energy to start this game, up 5-0 in the opening 45 seconds. Mario Ramos along with Jeremy Hurtado, Levi Flores, Avery Townsell with you as Ty Ingram takes a pull-up jumper. Vandaway, rebound, looking to push. Dribble handoff to George. And he had time to set the lineups. You got started on this one. You got Nico George, Quincy Watson, Joe Murner, Kai Klein, and Hugh Vandaway. Starting for, again, Coach Powell. And the Loyola Cubs is Hugh Vandaway with 2 3-ball splashes, another one. 8-0 Loyola to start this one. The Cathedral Catholic Dons, led by head coach Graham Bowsley. They start with Kai Carlson. This is Patrick O'Brien trying to answer and gets the shooter's roll. A 3-ball for Patrick O'Brien. Mentioned Kai Carlson. They also have Ty Ingram, Patrick O'Brien, PJ Jourdain, and Ryan Enos, the starting 5 for the Cathedral Catholic Dons as Watson gets inside, tosses up a floater. Board by Murner. And 3-ball corner pocket, Quincy Watson. 3 3-pointers here in the opening 2 minutes for the Loyola Cubs. 11-3 as we got a hand check out on the perimeter. First foul of the game goes against Kai Klein. Feel like I can't even catch my breath here on NorCal Sports TV. We just got going and we got buckets all over the place. 11-3 Loyola, 8-2 on the season. Again, we mentioned from Los Angeles, California. Taking on Cathedral Catholic from San Diego as O'Brien gets his second 3-pointer of the game. Splashing threes all over the place, 5 already here in the opening quarter. Both these teams on this side of the bracket after coming up short yesterday as Vandaway can't hit the one dribble pull up. Nico George with the follow and one. George taking the hit in midair as O'Brien's going to pick up the foul. 3-point opportunity. An opportunity for, again, us to tell you how these two teams are ended up on the consolation side of the bracket. Yesterday, Loyola took a 58-41 loss to the defending Father Barry Christmas Classic champions, the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs, as George can't get it to go. And Cathedral Catholic took a 76-72 loss to Strake Jesuit from Houston, Texas, in the opener of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Ingram with the pull-up. That won't drop. Vandaway with the rebound. Murner between the legs, pulls up in the paint. Nice mid-range shot for Joe Murner. The lefty senior shooting guard gets his first bucket. Now 4 Cubs in the scoring column. There's Andrew Garcia. Garcia kicks out to O'Brien. O'Brien's 3 a little off the mark, and Vandaway with the baseline board. Pass up ahead, nice look from Watson. Murner with the kick out. Tried to hit a cutting Vandaway. Carlson picked it off, and now Vandaway's going to pick up the foul. First personal for Vandaway. Second team foul for the Loyola Cubs. Garcia had a good game off the bench yesterday in double figures, provided some offense as they kick it out. Carlson provides some offense. Third three-pointer of the game. All 9 points for Cathedral Catholic come from beyond the arc. 15-9. Halfway through the first as Vandaway shuffled his feet. And that's a turnover. Replay right here. Nice kick out. 3-ball corner pocket. Butter cheese from Kai Carlson. The Dons, formerly University of San Diego High School, now Cathedral Catholic High School. San Diego, here's Ty Ingram, left that one short, and Vandaway looking to push. Up ahead, Klein's got it. One dribble, powers it up and through Ingram. Couldn't get it to go, but 2 free throws coming up for Kai Klein. It's the first game of the day here on NorCal Sports TV. Looking forward to bringing you all the action again for the Father Barry Christmas Classic 49th edition of this fantastic tournament. Featuring teams and from the Bay Area here in the Central Valley. We have Los Angeles and San Diego well represented. Houston, Texas in the house. Phoenix, California in the house as Klein knocks down both free throws. 8-point lead for the Cubs. Power hop inside by Ingram, lost the handle. Poked out by the Cubs. Come back the other way, Murner trying to get a step on Ingram, gets in the paint. Again, a little mid-range pull-up. Gets to that spot. He's got a natural fade to his shot. High release makes it tough to defend. 4 points now for Joe Murner. Here's a steal and a run out. Layup won't go for Tyson Powell. PJ Jourdain coming the other way, kick out. And Garcia with the 3-ball from the corner. Our producer Jeremy Hurtado Damas, he knew that one was going down as soon as they kicked it out. Again, all 12 points from Cathedral Catholic coming from beyond the arc as the pass hits Powell. And Watson tries to pull up and hit from 3, won't go. Murner with another offensive rebound. Powell doubled up top. Looking down, no. They find Klein. Can't get the layup. Ball is loose on the ground, and we got a foul. Yeah, loose ball foul. It's going to go against Kai Carlson. 13 foul against Cathedral Catholic, first against Kai Carlson. Try to run Powell up the elevator chute, and Murner drives it baseline and was hand checked. That's going to be O'Brien's second. And now the 14th foul, so next foul for Cathedral Catholic will put them over the limit as O'Brien's going to sit down and Max Meza will check in. 5 fouls, and Loyola will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the quarter. Vandaway isolated up top. Tries and gets all the way to the basket. 8 points for Vandaway here in the opening quarter. Good design on the out-of-bounds play. You got some weak side double screen action for the shooter coming out of bounds. It really just isolates Vandaway up top. Able to be aggressive with his dribble and get all the way to the cup. Zone look now from Loyola. Cathedral Catholic looking for gaps. We find Meza on the wing. 8 on the shot clock. Jourdain. Ingram. Jourdain's going to have to fire. Back rim. Watson with the board. Murner. Getting past Ingram. Gets a step and all the way to the basket. Loyola coming out of the gate strong offensively. 23 points. And we still got a minute 22 to play here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Joe Murner getting to that left hand, kissing it off the glass, and good for 2 here on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Southern California's oldest continuously run educational institution, Loyola Cubs, founded in 1865. Got it rolling here in the opening quarter. They are up by 11 as Meza trying to cut into that, and he does, gets it back into single digits. Cathedral Catholic line it up from downtown. Unfortunately, Loyola's lining it up from everywhere. They got an 8-point advantage. And we got a foul on Meza out on the perimeter, and that's going to be free throws coming up from Matai Carter. He just checked into the game. We'll try to set the lineups for you as Carter heads to the free throw line. Got Carter, Murner, Vanderway, Powell, and Klein checking in for the Cubs. And as soon as we say that, we're going to have a substitution as Zane Noor's going to check into the game for Hugh Vandaway. And on the other side, we got Ingram, Garcia, Meza, Jourdain, and Hanlon. Carter can't get either free throw to drop. So it's going to be, we got a foul. It's going to be Klein's second foul on the rebound. 13 foul, and we can have another substitution. We got Bernstein coming in, and you got for Loyola, that is. And then you got Tyson checking in for Cathedral Catholic. Tyson had, I believe, 3 or 4 three-pointers in yesterday's game off the bench. So the guy to keep an eye on. Out there on the corner is Garcia looking for Ingram in the mid-post area. Now he catches it outside the three-point line. Little fake spin move, got to the cup and hit on the way up. And Ty Ingram's going to have 2 free throws. Got a foul on Matai Carter. There's now 14 fouls on the Cubs with 34.7 seconds left here in the first. Ingram's going to go to the line, knocks down his first free throw. Second one rattles out. Nerf and Jourdain fighting for it. They're going to say Jourdain touched it last. It'll be Loyola basketball. Noor, Garcia, good defensive play, nearly got it, but Watson able to come back out with it. Bernstein up ahead to Carter. Kick out, corner, 3 ball. That one's good for Tyson Powell. 3 balls galore in this quarter. As Ingram gets to the basket, swatted out of bounds, he's able to save it, but then throws it out himself. And with 9.5 seconds, it's going to go over to Loyola. We got 4 three-pointers for Loyola, 5 three-pointers for Cathedral Catholic, all but one of their points coming from downtown. And 9 threes here in the opening quarter combined. As the final seconds tick down, Watson looking to add to that, and he left it short. It will be a 10-point advantage as we head to the second quarter of play here at the Father Barry Classic. It's the opening game of the second day. The Loyola Cubs lead the Cathedral Catholic Doms 26-16 on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Welcome back to the Father Barry Christmas Classic, 7:56 as we start the second quarter of play. Garcia gets out to Meza. Meza back up top, looks like he might have got away with one. He's shuffling the feet. Garcia throws that one away. Watson looking to push the other way for Loyola. Now they back it back out to run some offense. Get it inside to Vandaway at the high post. Stops, pops. Ingram with the board. Garcia, the intended target on that pass. Watson tried to bounce it off his leg. It goes back over to Ingram. Ingram gets it back and flashes some butter cheese from the wing. Ty Ingram, who had 15 first half points yesterday, has 4 today. Powell doubled, gets it to Watson in the middle. Zane Noor. That's going to back it out. The Cubs going to run some offense against this Dawn defense. You got mismatch down low. Vandaway couldn't get the bucket over Tyson. Up ahead, Jourdain stays in bounds, trying to spin back underneath, and he shuffled his feet before he was able to make the pass. Cub basketball. Full court pressure being shown as Watson trying to get open on Garcia. Garcia velcroed to him. Throw it over to the top. Now Watson puts it out to Powell. Here's up top. Vandaway straight away. Got the back rim bounce. That's the third three-pointer for Hugh Vandaway. He's got 11. The lead is 10 for Loyola. Garcia surveying the zone defense of Loyola, kind of a 3-2 look. Meza back over to Ingram, no hesitation, same spot, same result. Ty Ingram, second three-pointer of the quarter, he's got 7. And the lead is 7 for Loyola. And I'm not sure, I think we can have a, yeah, the shot clock never got reset. So now currently it's at 26 and the official wants it at 30. So we'll get it set to that and Watson will inbound it on the sideline. There's a nice little shooter's roll from Hugh Vandaway. So backspin will do for you. Watson plays it in to Nico George, who's back into the ball game. Vandaway trying to fight off Tyler Hanlon. Hanlon all over Hugh Vandaway, trying to slow him down. They get it inside to Klein, and he's fouled by Meza. That's his second. We mentioned this the first game of the day. Up next, we'll have a good matchup as well as we'll have the home team, Jesuit, taking on Bellarmine, San Jose. We move over to the winner's bracket later as George gets all the way to the basket. Layup won't go. Ball last touch by Cathedral Catholic. Loyola will have it with a fresh shot clock. Tyson checks back in. Later in the winner's bracket at 6:30, we'll have Strake Joint or Jesuit against Mitty. You got a steal and a run out the other way. Jourdain tried to dip it in. He got it to go for 2. DJ Jourdain gets his first bucket. It's a 5-point game. Inside, Klein, back door, able to get the easy deuce. 4 points as the pace is picked up. Ingram, back over to Garcia. A little head fake trying to shake Klein. Now George picks him up. Kick out, Jourdain. Rolls out, Vandaway with the board. Vandaway, good ball movement as Murner's going to step inside but left it way short. Now up ahead, Jourdain on a run out. Kick out for 3, Tyson. Won't go, rebound bounces to Murner, pushed off. We're going to have a foul on Murner. Oh no, we're going to have a foul on Tyler Hanlon. I'm going to say he held Murner. It'll be Loyola basketball up 7 with 4:54. Our nightcap will have St. Mary's taking on Brophy. That'll be at 8 o'clock. All the coverage here on NorCal Sports TV, as well as tomorrow's final day of action on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV and NorCalSportsTV.com. Backdoor, they hit Watson. Beautifully set up by Murner. Quincy Watson baiting the defender. It's the easy deuce. He's got 7 points. I'm going to say Ingram. Looked like got it kind of caught on his hip. And at that point, ball got under, or his hand got underneath the ball. That's going to be a palming violation. George plays it in the middle to Klein. They try to skip pass, and Ingram picks it off. Inside, layup won't go. We're going to have an inbound on the baseline, so we got a foul on the floor. That's Kai Klein's third foul. He's going to make his way to the sideline. Tyson Powell, the freshman, played sparingly yesterday. He's going to play a little bit more today, apparently. As Vandaway is going to send Ingram to the line for 3 free throws as he ran into him, didn't give him any landing space. 2 quick fouls here in the quarter for Loyola. First 2. As Ingram will shoot 3 free throws. Ingram knocks down the first. Second one back rims. Again, CCHS, founded in 2005, formerly University of San Diego High School. Enrolls approximately 1,700 students from the greater San Diego County and Tijuana, Mexico area. As Ingram goes 2 of 3. He just missed one. 7-point lead halfway through the second quarter. Watson gets it to George, try to go high-low to Vandaway. Tough angle on that pass. Don's looking to run. Ingram with it on the wing. Step back 3. Jourdain tried to keep it alive, and Tyson thought better than to try to jump over the bench. Instead lets it go out of bounds, and instead you got Matai Carter jumping over the bench. He goes to retrieve the ball. We're ready for action. Looking to trap up top. Instead they get it down the middle to Powell. Gonna get it to go, but there's Vandaway to clean it up. 13 now for Vandaway. Lead back up to 9. O'Brien back into the game. He's got 2 fouls. Nice crossover. And Garcia couldn't get the layup to go down. Here comes Murner. Looking to push, but the Dons get back in transition. Nice crossover by Murner, but poked out from behind by Garcia. And that'll be Loyola basketball. Good job by the official right there. Right away, he asked for help. Had a tough angle, didn't see it, didn't want to assume. Knew his partner had a better angle, and his partner right away helped him out. His Vandaway has been helping out Loyola. He's going to help himself out. Chance to add a free throw to this 3-point play opportunity. See on the out-of-bounds play, takes a little bump. Able to get the midi to go. Hugh Vandaway is having quite a half. 16 points now for the senior small forward. And getting some looks. Princeton, Notre Dame, UCLA, USC all showing interest in Hugh Vandaway. And showing why. PJ Jourdain, 3-ball corner pocket. You betcha. 5 points now for PJ. Watson doubled up top. It's out to George on the wing. Down screen for Murner. O'Brien on him, but Murner gets a step. Little reverse layup. Murner, he's got 8. Lead back up to 11, largest it's been for the Cubs. Tyson back out to O'Brien. And we're going to have a hand check on Murner. First foul on Murner, now 3 on the Cubs. Loyola trying to scramble to get into a 3-2 zone. As you can see in the screen, we got a foul on Powell, his first, but you can see in the background, Jesuit playing next. They're going to get the drum set ready to go for our next game between Jesuit and Bellarmine. Jourdain knocks down the first one. And he's going to get another one as well. Second time that Loyola's fouled on a 3-point attempt. The 11-point lead that Loyola had down to 9 after P.J. Jourdain goes 2 of 3. Vandaway, Murner, Watson, Powell, George out there for the Cubs. There's Watson, a little hezzy, gets him inside, gets some space. Off the glass for 2, 9 points for Quincy Watson. O'Brien in the middle of the zone, goes right at Vandaway, turns, spins, puts it in for 2. Nice move by Patrick O'Brien, finding that soft spot in the zone defense. Haven't seen a zone defense that's not susceptible to that elbow area. That one, you can make a good play in there. Turn, face, one dribble to the basket. Here's Vandaway, he makes a good move, gets to the basket. Oh, running left-handed hook shot won't go. Ingram looking to push the other way. Jourdain slashing down the baseline. Here's a one dribble pull up from O'Brien. Vandaway, 3-on-3 break. Watson spotting up. Short. Bryson Powell with the rebound. Try to kick it back out to George, but the Dons come up with the steal. And we got a foul, I believe, on George. Let's see if, I don't know, it's going to be, I think maybe Cathedral was out of bounds. Is that the call? I think that's what we got. We got a tough angle on that side. It's tough to see what went down, but Loyola's got the ball back and we're under a minute. 9-point game. Vandaway tried to spin baseline, spun right into Hanlon. Shot clock at 15 as they get it to Vandaway. Hits a slicing Murner, layup won't go. Jourdain spins, Cubs wanted to travel. Here's Carlson, picks up his dribble. Mesa, a little hesitation and then fires. George with the rebound. Shot clock turned off. Powell back out to Vandaway. Cubs calling for the final shot. They want a Watson Vandaway screen roll up top. Watson. He was hit in the arm by Ingram. He's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be an inbound on the baseline. It's only the 4th team foul for the Dons. Both teams now with 4, but we only got 6.3 remaining. Up top, Murner looking to go to work. It's right past Mesa all the way to the basket for 2. First half will end with Joe Murner getting into double digits. He's got 10 points. And follow up with Hugh Vandaway. He's got 16 to lead the way for the Loyola Cubs, who are up on Cathedral Catholic 44-33 in the first half at the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. We'll be back with
broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, the Salvetti Group, the Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, the Salvetti Group, the Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the intermission.
Section.
See the trumpet and the drums. You can be a student again. Trumpet, drums, I can do a little piano.
Why are you hitting me, bro? Oh, God. What the Such a weirdo. You are such a weirdo. No excuses, just produce. I had to buy my son those pink shoes today for Christmas. Don't tell him. Santa Claus got him. Which I think he's pulling my chain with the whole I still believe in Santa Claus thing.
As long as I could.
Oh, he's so fucking is. I know. He knows. I swear he fucking knows.
Well, I knew when I was like 8.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
I was like,
Fucking
I got this
bastard.
thing figured out. I had a little brother though too, so it helped to kind of play along with that. But I was
Yeah.
like 8, I got into all the presents from my parents' car, and I didn't get it for Christmas. I was like, where'd those go? And then I got them from Santa. I'm like, look at that. That was them trying to figure out, hey, maybe we could just tell them.
Yeah.
Watch this. I don't know where they came from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Santa always brought like the Nintendo.
You're too loud.
No. Santa always brought like Nintendo and the Sega.
Yeah, the good stuff. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care about these other gifts. I want the Santa gift.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my dude wanted those.
That's okay. Santa can get it.
Yeah. You can't get it, huh? I'll just ask Santa. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
You know, inflation's hitting Santa too, bud. Tell him.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our.
Along with Jeremy Hurtado and Mario Ramos. Got Levi Flores and Avery Townsell along with us. Pleased to be joining you on NorCal Sports TV as we start the second half of play. And we start with Loyola in possession and an 11-point lead for the Cubs. The Father Barry Christmas Classic. We're in the consolation side of the bracket. Fanned away all the way to the right. And looking at that right hand as he gets the layup for his 18th point of the game. Game high for Hugh Vandaway. Came out of the gates aggressive and really hasn't let up. The lead is the largest it's been here for the Cubs at 13. O'Brien gets that one to roll in for 2. Back to 11. Watson backs it out. Here's George. High post to Vandaway. Spinning on Enos. fall away. That was almost a heat check right there. Short. O'Brien looking to push. Vandaway nearly got it. Nice pass. Jourdain inside to Enos for 2. Into single digits for a couple buckets for the Dons, trying to pressure Murner. Gets it inside. Watson with the midi. Short. Ball bouncing into the hands of Ingram. Enos. Back out to Carlson. Here's a 3 ball. Nope. They're going to skip it. Jourdain. There's a 3 ball. Butter cheese from the wing. PJ Jourdain. He now has 10 points. Second Don in double figures following O'Brien. Both of them with 10. Vandaway. And the ball screen from Watson to hands off to Murner instead. Murner takes Ingram down low. Pass picked off by Jourdain. Three ball for O'Brien. Butter cheese from the corner. Rattles home from O'Brien. Third three-pointer for Patrick. He's got 13. Lead is 3 following the run from Cathedral Catholic on a 10-0 run for the Dons. We got a timeout taken with 5:51. We'll take a break too after we see some butter cheese from the wing. PJ Jourdain started it. O'Brien continued it. And we'll be back to see how it continues here on NorCal Sports TV. Three-point game between the Cubs and the Dons. 5:51 here in the third. Cathedral Catholic went down their largest margin, 13 points, after Hugh Vandaway took it to the cup for the Cubs. And then all of a sudden, they got hot from downtown. PJ Jourdain, the three-pointer. O'Brien with the three-pointer. And here we are, a three-point game with 5:45 in the third period. They run George along the baseline, flare pass out to Watson. He booms down a three-pointer, his second three-pointer. 12-point lead, or 12 points for Watson, 6-point lead. Zone defense, a 1-2-2. And as Jourdain, his three-pointer, rebound goes to Carlson. Enos up top to O'Brien, 30 on the shot clock, plenty of time for the Dons. Oh, nice pass inside. And Jourdain couldn't get the layup. He was right underneath the basket. Tried to scoop, reverse it in. Just couldn't get it to go. And we got a loose ball foul on Enos. That's his first. That'll be the first team foul against Cathedral Catholic as Vandaway tries for the sideline and Enos picks up his second. So quickly picking up 2 quick fouls is Ryan Enos. And we need a towel. The official is looking for a towel. Take a look at a replay here of Watson coming off that flare screen on the wing, splashing down the three right in front of the bench. And he's got 2 3-pointers. And this on the other side, Jourdain knocking down the three prior to the earlier timeout. As they got the floor cleaned up, and we're back to action. Producer Hurtado over here making sure we're all squared away. Nearly lost the handle, but we're good as they move it around to Vandaway in the corner. Three rattles out, and it looks like Enos was the last to touch it. He's incredulous. Thought that Klein hit it out of bounds. We'll take a look at the replay. We got a good angle here. Our guy Avery Townsell. Woo, that's a tough call. I'm going to give the official the benefit of the doubt on that one. He had a better angle than even our guy Avery Townsell had. George gets all the way to the cup. And again, it's almost that little fake action out of the corners. They got Vandaway who inbounded it coming off a double screen. It really just opens up the entire painted area for George to be able to drive. He gets the basket, lead back up to 8 after the Dons had cut it to 3. So the 10-0 run from Cathedral Catholic answered with the 5-0 run from Loyola. Just trying to get the stop and corral the rebound, but they can't. O'Brien has it. Euro into the paint, layup and one. Tough take by Patrick O'Brien. Vandaway picks up his 3rd foul right there as Patrick O'Brien flexing on him. Strong take to the basket. And I think now he's being told that maybe we can't have all that little extra stuff. And so after the stern lecture from the official, we're going to have a free throw for O'Brien to cap off the 3-point play. And he does. He's got 3 3-pointers, and now he's got one the old-fashioned way. 16 in the game for Patrick O'Brien. Murner. Back up to Watson. Murner curls inside. Layup is good for 2. Joe Murner being efficient from inside the perimeter. Don't necessarily see that too often these days. He's got 12 points, all from 2-point buckets coming from the mid-range. As O'Brien chases it down, but nearly fell out of bounds. Gets it to Ingram, who plays it back up top. He got 15 on the shot clock. O'Brien, a couple ball fakes. Now finds Enos down low. They tried to skip it out, but Murner deflected it. Now Carlson's going to foul him. The 2nd foul for Kai Carlson. Check out Joe Murner in inside, curling off of Vandaway. Getting a step on Ingram, getting his 12th point. George, Watson, Klein, Vandaway, and Murner for the Cubs as they break the pressure. And Klein pulls it out of the pile, tosses it up, won't go. Ball still being tapped around. Ingram pokes it out from behind and out of bounds to the Cubs. So the Cubbies from Loyola. And joining us, they were here last year at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Cathedral Catholic's been here the last few years. Pretty consistent participant in this tournament. Got a loose ball foul underneath. We'll see who the call's on, but it's going to be Cathedral Catholic basketball. It's going to go against Klein. That's his 4th. And he knows he's heading to the bench. He makes a beeline that way. He'll have a seat, and the freshman Tyson Powell will check back into the ballgame. Zone defense. This one kind of almost a 1-3-1 for Loyola. Yeah, it is a 1-3-1 as they're running George along the baseline. Ingram, floater is good. Nice little float job from Ty Ingram. Got 11, so another player in double figures for Cathedral Catholic. That's his 3rd. I think we got a warning on the coach. So we've got a warning going against head coach Graham Bowsley of the Cathedral Catholic Dons. George hands off to Watson. He got 21 on the shot clock, so no reset for Loyola. Watson, Vandaway, he goes away from the screen, Watson does. Now fades in the mid-range, gets the roll. Nice shot for Quincy Watson. The sophomore point guard's got 14. Sharp shooting guard. He's having a good performance here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic, having a good performance in this game. We got a loose ball foul going to go against George. And that'll be his first. Just under 2 minutes here in the third. 7-point ball game. Garcia tees it up. Short. Rebound Jourdain. Try to throw it off of Watson. Ends up in the hands of Vandaway. George fouled up top by Garcia. That's his first. And we appreciate you checking us out here on NorCal Sports TV. You can follow us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV. On Instagram, Facebook, and the artist formerly known as Twitter, which is now X, is where you can find us again at NorCal Sports TV. 1:45 as Watson plays it in. 7-point lead for the Cubs. Looking to add to it on this possession. Man-to-man defense for Cathedral Catholic. George fakes back door, now gets it on the wing. Back up top, Watson. Got a hot hand. Will it continue? Back rim. Powell, offensive rebound. Had it taken away by Ingram. Skip pass to O'Brien. Zone look for the Cubs. Enos gets it inside to Ingram. Ball poked out from behind, and I think we got a foul. Yeah, George is going to pick up his second foul this quarter and second foul of the game. Oh, no, his first. Well, I guess thought he had one earlier. I must have missed it. Well, I did miss who they called it on. George's going to check out. Merrick Bernstein will check in. And you're also going to have Zane Noor check into the ball game. We got 59 seconds left to play in the third. Vandaway will take a seat. Small lineup here for the Cubs. Garcia. Figures we're going to go with a small lineup. This is my chance to post up, right? Get me on the block, coach. He gets it, spins to the bucket. Got fouled. He's going to have 2 free throws.
Garcia at the line, he'll shoot 2.
2 free throws, I believe. It was Powell who picked up the foul. Lefty Garcia back rims the first free throw. Senior guard. Lightning quick. Plays good defense, can shoot the ball, dish it. A real good ball player. He's 1 of 2. Here he is picking up Watson. It's a good matchup of guards right here. He tries to fight through that screen, and that's an illegal screen. There's that effort defensively, right? Just putting a little more into it, trying to fight through that screen. A lot of guys will kind of concede on that, maybe come underneath it. Yeah, try to meet him there. Good job by Garcia fighting over the top. Noor picks up the illegal screen foul. And the Dons down 6, have a chance to cut into this one. Here's O'Brien all the way to the basket, and Noor's going to pick up another foul as he's got a block. And O'Brien will head to the free throw line. He's 1 of 1 there. He's got 16 in the ball game. He's the second leading scorer in the game, leading scorer for Cathedral Catholic. Got Hugh Vandaway with 18 for Loyola. O'Brien could tie him if he knocks down this free throw. He could also make it a 4-point game. 4-point game if he makes it. He missed it, so it'll stay at a 5-point margin. Here's Watson. Got a 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Watson, again coming off the nurse screen. Garcia making it tough. Watson hits a tough shot over Enos. Nice bucket there for Quincy Watson. Got 16 as well. That's a 7-point lead for Loyola. Garcia, nice crossover on Watson, and a pull-up midi. Tough shot, tough crossover. Final seconds. Here's Murner. Hands off to Powell, good if it goes. And that's going to do it. 5-point lead for Loyola as we head to the fourth quarter in an exciting matchup here in the opener at the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Cubs 57, Dons 52.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention. I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step. I got a fresh new attitude. Hey, oh my, call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. Get the attention. I'm on a mission.
NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic and the opening game of day 2. And we got a good game between the Cubs and the Dons, 57-52. The Dons trying to get to work as we start the fourth quarter. They'll have possession. Going from right to left on your screen, the team in red from San Diego trying to cut into this margin, trying to lead for the first time. Cubs have led wire to wire by as much as 13. Dons cut it down at 3. Here we are at 5 as we begin the final frame. O'Brien, Jourdain, Enos, Ingram, Carlson started out for Cathedral Catholic. Ingram, foul line jumper, rattles home for 2. Big bucket there for Ty Ingram. He's got 13. Murner, Vandewey, George, Bernstein, and Powell, the 5 for the Cubs. Bernstein. George with 12 on the shot clock. Gets to his left hand. Kicks out. Powell, little head fake, and they're going to call him for the travel. So turnover. Could get this down to the shortest margin here for Cathedral Catholic. They could actually get it to 1, which will be the shortest margin. Loyola led 3-0 to start this one. Came out of the gate. I believe it was 8-0 before Cathedral Catholic got their first bucket. Jourdain had that one poked out by George. Good hands. Ball still loose. Enos kept it alive. And he's trying to get out of the key. Shot clock never reset. They got 12 on it. Jourdain powers through Vandewey, gets the contact. And Jourdain's going to head to the line. And for Vandewey, if my calculations are correct, that's going to be his 4th.
Loyola foul number 33, Vandewey, his 4th.
That is his 4th foul. Jourdain will head to the free throw line. And the squad down by 3. Chance to cut into this and make it the closest that Cathedral Catholic's been since about the opening 20 seconds of the game. Second free throw good for P.J. Jourdain. 2 of 2 on that trip, 4 of 5 from the line. He's got a dozen. It's a 1-point lead for Loyola. Looking for some offense on this trip. Vandewey's been the hot hand. He's got 18. Can't get the 3 to go. Ingram with the board. Ty Ingram, step back 3 on the way. Off right. Watson skies for the rebound. Gets it up ahead to Powell. Freshman plays it back over to the sophomore Watson. The senior Vandewey setting the screen. A little hesitation from Watson. Short. Enos rips down the board. Under 6 to play. Good one brewing. 1 point game as O'Brien gives the Cathedral Catholic Dons their first lead. As they go up 58-57, and the Cubs want to talk this one over with 5:43. We're going to take a look at the replay before we head out to break. Here's Patrick O'Brien putting the Dons up for the first time at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV. NorCal Sports TV bringing you the Father Barry Christmas Classic. A great game in the opener of day 2. The Dons lead for the first time following the 19th point from Patrick O'Brien. He's now the leading scorer in this ball game. And the Dons now in the lead, looking to pressure in the backcourt. And the Cubs need to get it across. And they're not going to be able to do so in time. 10-second violation. Turnover in the backcourt. Cathedral Catholic is going to have possession, as the officials are just making sure, because we had 22 on the shot clock when they called that, but the Cubs took it out of bounds with 32 following the timeout. Oh, so apparently the official, he does math like me. He guess it was 11 seconds, but they called it 10. You can tell I've been off a little bit, but Loyola comes up with the steal as Watson into the passing lane going right out. O'Brien, layup won't go. Klein fouled on the way up. I believe it's going to be Jourdain caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Kai Klein will shoot 2. You take a look at Watson going right into the defender, and Klein with the follow-up, and there you see Jourdain in the center of the line for 2. Junior ties it up with his first free throws. Now 3 of 3 at the line. Got 5 points. First time we are tied here at 58 since it was 0-0. Line 2 of 2. Gives the lead back over to the Cubs. Third lead change of the game with just over 5 minutes here in the fourth. Ingram skips it out to Carlson. There's O'Brien over to Jourdain. Trying to catch up top. Now they kick it back to the corner. Carlson, one dribble, gets all the way to the rack. A lot of contact. And we're going to have a block underneath the bucket. His body's hit the floor. And Nico George picks up his second. Look at this. Boom. Running into each other there. George trying to take a charge, but no, they don't have it here in high school, but maybe he was in that little restricted area that you see in NBA games. Just a little too deep to be able to take a charge. As Carlson was already not only in the air, but maybe coming down from his descent. Or on his descent, I should say, as he'll check out. And we're going to have Bobby Tyson check into the ball game. We are tied for the second time, this time 59-59. George over to Watson. And now the Cubs reset with 21 on the shot clock. Werner isolated on Ingram. Trying to get to his right. Comes back to his left. Through the contact. Are you serious? Joe Murner. What a finish. What a tough angle. What a move by Joe Murner. Nice finish for the lefty guard, the senior for the Cubs. We take a look, a little bit more of the early action from Joe Murner. And going right through Ingram, kind of almost forcing the official to make a call on that one. Ingram picks up his second. Murner caps off the three-point play. He now has 15 in the ball game. The lead is 3. Check that 1 after O'Brien makes it 21 points for him. 62-61. Ingram nearly got the steal. Instead, he gives Murner a step. Try to slip it inside to Klein. Vandeweghe doubled in the corner. George, 3-ball, short. O'Brien rebounds. Enos slicing down the lane. Looked like he had a layup. Instead, they kick it out. Now the ball back up top for O'Brien. He's going to settle things down. Regroup the offense now. Tyson slicing down the baseline. O'Brien, the midi pull up, rolls out. Vandeweghe with the rebound. Murner trying to direct traffic now. Has Enos up top on the mismatch. Little head fake, pull up jumper, hit in the face, and nearly got the bounce. Instead, he's going to get 2 free throws. As Enos was trying his best to challenge, but got a little too close. We'll take a look on the replay. You can see he got a shot right in the chops of Murner. Nearly got the bounce. And another 3-point play. Instead, he'll shoot 2 free throws. First one too strong. We'll get one more. One or two for Murner. Makes it a 2-point game. Here's Ingram. Gets it out to O'Brien on the wing. Cubs back into that zone defense. Got the defense chant coming from their bench. Ingram looking to find some space. He's got Carlson down low. Instead, they kick it out. 3-ball corner pocket is good for P.J. Jourdain. 15 for P.J. Jourdain. And the Dons go back up ahead. 64-63. We come up on 2.5 minutes left in this ball game. Coming down to crunch time in a 1-point game in these two Southern California parochial squads. Loyola looking for a 3 from Vandeweghe, and they got it in the corner. It's been quiet really here in the second half. He had 16 of his 21 in the first half. He had an early bucket in the third. Now has a 3-pointer to put the Cubs back out in front. Tyson over to Ingram, slashing down the baseline, draws 3. O'Brien fakes it, takes it, makes it. Patrick O'Brien with 24. And the Dons go back up ahead, leading for the third time, 67-66. Back and forth we go down the closing moments. Here's Watson short. And a bunch of bodies tapping this one, and Vandeweghe hit it last. It's going to go out of bounds off Hugh Vandeweghe. And Cathedral Catholic will have it up 1. You take a look at the replay. Tough to tell. We were kind of shielded, and I think the official was too. Tough angle. It goes to Cathedral Catholic, 1.5 minutes. The Dons leading by 1. Timeout taken by head coach Bowsley of the Dons. His squad leads by 1. He wants to make sure they get a good possession. We'll be back to see what they draw up here on NorCal Sports TV. It's the Father Barry Christmas Classic. along with Avery Townsell and Levi Flores on cams. Executive producer here, Jeremy Hurtado. I don't think he's executive. I think he's just regular producer. We got Dion Izar, executive producer. Jeremy Hurtado, he's just trying to get that Rookie Producer of the Year award. He's in the running. We'll give him that. We'll see how it finishes up here. We'll see how this game finishes up. We got a minute 20 left to play. And 1 point ball game. The Dons with the lead and possession. 15 on the shot clock for Ingram. Trying to go at Klein. Step back three. Tough shot. Short. Carlson tried to bounce it off of Vandewey. Vandewey able to come up with the loose ball. And we got a timeout taken by Loyola. Coach Powell wants to talk things over. He wants to get a good shot. Quick break in the action. We'll be back here on NorCal Sports TV. Minute 3 left to play in a very good ball game to start day 2 at the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Loyola from Los Angeles down by 1 against Cathedral Catholic of San Diego. As we are under a minute. We'll try to run Watson off a Vandewey screen. Nothing doing there. Here's Murner. 15 on the shot clock. Tries to skip inside, and Carlson's going to get called with the blocking foul.
Foul number 5, Ingram, his fourth, 14.
Actually, they called it on Ingram. Carlson was the one guarding him, but Ingram's going to get credited for the foul. Not sure how that works, but it'll be a new shot clock here for the Cubs as George gets to the basket, can't get it to go, but he's bumped on the way up. And Nico George will have 2 free throws, 1 to tie and another to take the lead for Loyola. There's a replay. Again, isolation on the right side for Nico George. Lane line drive against Tyson, who picks up his first. And the senior Nico George, who's 0 of 1 at the foul line, knocks down the first. And we are tied at 67. Third tie of the ball game, 41.5 left. George for the lead. Short Carlson, the rebound. 5.5 difference between shot and game clock as Cathedral Catholic will take their 3rd timeout of the ball game. They'll have 2 remaining. Loyola still with 3 timeouts as we have 34 seconds left in the ball game. We'll be back right after this short break here on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
All tied up at 67 with 34 seconds left to play. 6-second difference between shot and game clock for the Loyola Cubs, who have possession. I'm sorry, Cathedral Catholic has possession, my bad. The Dons calling their 3rd timeout will have possession at half court. They come out with O'Brien, Ingram, Carlson, Tyson, and Jourdain. Defensively for the Cubs, it's Vandewey, Murner, Klein, George, and Watson. Here we go. Ingram with it on the wing. Guarded by George. O'Brien holds it. 10 on the shot clock. O'Brien gets to his left, kick out, wing three, Jourdain, splash money! Butter cheese for Jourdain, 18 points, and the Dons take a 3-point lead, 70-67, 5.2 left to play. It's Jourdain with some butter cheese right in front of his bench. Big time shot for the juniors. We're going to stay here during the break. 5.2 remaining, and that was the third timeout taken by Loyola, so both teams have 2 timeouts. The Dons over the limit with fouls. They have 5 team fouls, so if they foul the Cubs, which might be a strategy here, they could send them to the free throw line for 2. Loyola only with 2 team fouls, so still not in danger of being over the limit. The possession arrow right now favors Loyola should we have a jump ball in this situation. With the Cubs trying to dial something up for 3. A guy to keep an eye on might be Watson. He's got 2 3-pointers. Vandaway also has 4 3-pointers, and another option for the Cubs. And what's been a fantastic opening game. Loyola led pretty much for about 3.5 quarters of this game, and Cathedral Catholic able to get back into it here in the 4th. Take the lead, tie it up a few times, went back and forth, and here we are with the Dons leading by 3 after P.J. Jourdain knocks down a wing triple. And the Cubs are going to have to go the length of the court as well to be able to get this shot attempt up. As Klein is going to be on the baseline, he's asking if he could run. Cathedral Catholic, like a defensive coordinator, taking a look at what the offense is going to come out in the formation. They call a timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back with the final 5 seconds here on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Loyola inbound with 5.2, down 3. They get it into Watson. He curls around, gets it in the front court, hands out to Vandaway for the tie. Off the mark, Cathedral Catholic comes out with a W, 70-67 here in the Father Barry Christmas Classic. The go-ahead 3 from P.J. Jourdain. He had 18, but it was Patrick O'Brien leading the way with 24 as Cathedral Catholic down for most of the game. Fights back in the 4th quarter and pulls out the 3-point win. We'll be back with the second game of action here shortly. We got Jesuit and Bellarmine coming up next on NorCal Sports TV. And we'll see you for that one here on NorCal. We'll check you next time. Peace.